hair loss in men, baldness in women, cystic acne in both male and female, low sexual drive, diabetes, frustration, lack of concentration, sensitivity to cold. All these are some signs of hormonal imbalance. My name is Dr. Rita Jabin, and today I'm going to be talking to you about hormonal imbalance and certain home remedies that you can do to curb or take care of yourself while you have been diagnosed of hormonal imbalance or while you are doing treatment or awaiting treatment. What are hormones? Hormones are chemical messengers that are produced by the endocrine glands of the body. Now, these hormones have a whole lot of function. They are responsible for metabolism, they are responsible for growth. How big, how small you are is a function of your hormones. Your reproduction, how size your reproductive organs are, your features as a female or as a male are functions of your hormones. Your size is a function of your hormone. Your sexual function is a function of your hormone. Your libido, how high your sexual drive is, how low your sexual drive is a function of your hormone. How are hormones how are hormones produced by the body? Hormones are actually produced by fatty substances and are produced by cholesterol. That's one of the functions of cholesterol in the body. So cholesterol in itself is not bad. And a deficiency in the level of production could lead to excess of some kind of hormones or a deficiency in a kind or a particular type of hormone. Now, an hormonal balance could generally is a state in which the hormones are not at the normal level. Either some are higher or some are lower. We have different types of hormones. I really don't want to go into that because I want to focus on the thing, which is you have been diagnosed or you are experiencing these things. What should you do after you have come to this information of being diagnosed of hormonal imbalance? Now, what are the causes of hormonal imbalance? Drugs abuse, drugs misuse could contribute to it. Even birth control pills, especially young females nowadays who are trying to avoid pregnancy, they just go popping up. These things can affect your hormonal level because, they have steroids. Then nutritional deficiencies, lack of some vitamins. And this is why when people talk about weight loss, they're trying to lose weight, I always tell them that you need to be sure that this pattern that you want to go is what will suit your body, because nutritional deficiency can cause a reduction in the hormonal level or of some of the hormones that you require. Exposure to extreme chemicals, thyroid issues can contribute to that, menopause, and several other factors. Now, what are the complications of hormonal imbalance? Number one complication of hormonal imbalance is diabetes. Sometimes some of these people are diabetic. They are diabetes as a result of hormonal imbalance. Then we have heart failure, kidney diseases. These are some of the complications of hormonal imbalance. Now, what are some of the signs? I'm going to read out. I have quite a number of signs here. So in case you experience some of these things and you have been doing some home remedies or you have been taking some drugs, it's not been working. Because oftentimes I get people come to me and say, oh, I'm treating this condition, I've been treating it, it's not going. It's not going because you have not addressed it from the root. These symptoms are symptoms that people experience. So I'm going to run through 36 symptoms. So if you have more than 10 of these symptoms, maybe it's time for you to go and do a hormonal assay to check your hormonal level. We have acne, we have PMS, frustration, anxiety, diabetes, weight gain. You're just adding weight. All the process or all the things you are doing to lose weight is not working. You need to check your hormonal levels. Infertility, either primary or secondary infertility, could be as a result of hormonal imbalance. Irritability, vaginal dryness, sensitivity to cold, sleeping problems, nervousness, endometriosis, abnormal growth, abnormal sexual development. These are some of the signs of hormonal imbalances. Also to skin diseases, inability to concentrate, fatigue. Now, oftentimes you have people who, for me, they come and say, oh, I want to buy this product, I want to buy that product. And by the time I'm asking them questions, I'm already finding out that there's actually more to it. And they'll be like, no. I've been taking other drugs. Maybe that acne you have been treating, maybe that is refusing to go. Maybe it is as a result of your hormones. Maybe the hair loss. You are applying a lot of hair cream. Your hair is just thinning out. maybe you need to actually check your hormonal level. You know, when you address a problem from the root, or when you even know what the true problem is, you can now take the required steps to give you the expected result. So supposing you have these symptoms and you don't even know, or you have even been diagnosed of hormonal imbalance, these are some of the things that you can do. I'm going to give you a 2 weeks remedy that you can do. So, you know, it depends on which hormone. Sometimes it's your progesterone, sometimes it's your estrogen. You know, it could be any of them, but I mean, whatever hormonal imbalance or whichever hormone is imbalanced in your case, whether in excess or reduction, these things I'm going to list out will generally help you. So what are the things that you can get? Pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds are beautiful. They are lovely. They are rich in zinc. They help you. So you should get pumpkin seeds. You can get the roasted one, unsalted pumpkin seeds, please. Unsalted ones. You can eat it. You can even make it into milk the way you would have made your almond milk. Just soak the pumpkin seeds, like maybe a handful of it in a glass of water for like 4 hours, and then you blend it and you drink. You can do that for a week, just drinking a glass of that will help you. Then number 2, you can take colored fruits like carrots, like beets. Fruits that are colored or vegetables that are colored, they help you. Number 4, what you should avoid, that's number 3 now, I mean to say, you need to avoid cow products like milk, like meat. All these things have estrogen in them, and they mimic the estrogen in the body and give you high levels of estrogen. So if you have the tendency, or if you have been diagnosed of hormonal imbalance, or you are experiencing some of these symptoms, maybe acne, maybe hair loss, it will do you a lot of good if you avoid these things. It will help you. Number 4 or number 5, soy products like soya milk, soya beans. I mean, these things are good. Flax seeds are also very good. Why? Because they are able to help the body regulate estrogen production, and it will do you a whole lot of good. I mean, then another thing that you can take are kelp. These are vegetables. You can take broccoli, cauliflower, cherries, cherry red. They are lovely fruits that help. Garden egg. I mean, for those of us in Nigeria, we know what garden egg is, but garden egg is, I mean, eggplant, garden egg, any of them, the purple one, the green one, any of them would just be fine for you. You can take bitter leaf. You can eat bitter leaf soup. You can get bitter leaf juice. Just 1 or 2 leaves of bitter leaf. You know, you blend it and you drink. That will help. Watermelon is very, very good. Plantains, lettuce, apricots, mushrooms, cashew seeds, almond nuts, peanuts, avocado, potatoes, wheatgrass. These things are things that you can do to help your hormonal level or your hormonal balance. Now, I'm going to place you on a 1-week therapy. This 1-week therapy, whether you have hormonal imbalance, whether you don't have hormonal imbalance, it doesn't cost you anything to do it. I mean, nobody gets flogged for having a well-balanced or a well-functional hormonal system, especially your endocrine system. I'm going to do a video subsequently on this, but this is just the introduction. Now, I want you to do a 2 weeks watermelon therapy. Now, this watermelon therapy, I'm referring to the watermelon seeds. Do you know that watermelon seeds are fantastic? They are in fact, the nutrients you get from the flesh and the water is beautiful, but you see the seeds, they will help you a lot. They have the ability to help you regulate your estrogen production. So how do you do your watermelon seed therapy? When you get your watermelon, remove seeds. You need to get as many watermelon as possible, or if you can find watermelon seeds to buy in your supermarket, that would be beautiful. But just get watermelon seeds, maybe like a tablespoon or 2 tablespoons, blend it in water, blend it to be very smooth. It will give you like a milkish color. You don't need to add anything to it. It won't even have any fantastic taste. But I mean, I need you to do this watermelon seed therapy first thing in the morning and last thing at night. Do it for 2 weeks and send me a comment of what you think. I mean, I've been getting a lot of feedback from the different home remedies that people are doing, and this doesn't cost you so much money. And if you have been diagnosed of hormonal imbalance, or if your hormonal imbalance is giving you some other problems like endometriosis, like infertility, it doesn't cost you anything to avoid some of these things. I mean, it will only be better, So I want you to do this. And of course, you may observe that you have some other conditions that have not been mentioned. Please write to me and get to me. I'll be willing to give you more information on this topic. So if you have been diagnosed or if you are not even sure which test can you do, you probably need to do your hormonal assay. That's the name of the test. I always encourage people to do tests, and I want you to do laboratory tests. See, I want you to know that running tests or doing check is not a waste of money. Actually, when you know what is the problem, to know how to solve it will be the least of your challenge. So I encourage you today, do these things that I'm saying to you. And if you found my video to be very interesting or found anything valuable in this video, I want you to subscribe, I want you to like it, and I want you to make a comment for me to know that you have watched it, and tell other people about our page. So till next time, when I'm going to be doing another video on hormonal imbalance, the part 2, I'm going to be talking about secondary infertility as related to hormonal imbalance and the things that you can do about that. I want you to subscribe and take care of yourself. My name is Dr. Rita Jabe. I'll see you next time. Bye.